Hey guys, and welcome back to Tricone Lab. This is a Patreon-sponsored video for Sina Peterson. She saw me do the Let's Try video of this, where we did a little preview at the beginning of it, and I guess she decided that she wanted to see more of it, so now we're going to be playing this for another hour. If you want to check the playlist in the description, you can find the original video in there. The idea was to do a preview of it. I'm pretty sure that was like a month or something before it released. The game has now been out for a while. In fact, there's some online maps you can play. Although I think I'm going to keep playing the campaign at least for a little while longer, because I don't know. There's probably more complicated mechanics for them to introduce over the course of the game. And I don't want to get blindsided by those. So these are completed already. Right, we made this for our last time. And I got this key. So I'm going to avoid the online maps for now, just in case there's some major mechanics I haven't even learned about yet. But for those of you that are just coming in, this is a puzzle game that deals with cell membranes, more or less. And there's a few things going on here. So these guys destroy membranes. The number of dots shows how far they can move. So this represents the fact that it'll destroy the first wall that I attach it to. But if it has 2 dots, it could go through a wall and destroy another one. And my goal is to make 3 tricones, which is this thing, but with a green, red, and blue attached to it. And those are all scattered about. Right now, all 3 of them have a green attached to them, so I don't have to look for greens anywhere. But I need to get 1 blue and 1 red to each of them. And a lot of this is just about planning out what direction to take each of your resources. And it's often not the obvious choice. Let's see here. My first thought would be to try to link together these membranes. Oops. Destroy these cell walls to get these 3 together. Trying to go for them in groups here. I'm gonna go for the dumb, obvious solution first, and just test to see if that works, because otherwise there's the chance that I'm super overthinking things, which totally happens. How am I gonna get through there, though? Yep, I've definitely doomed myself here. There isn't a way to get the red out from there. Alright, restart. Plan differently. So, let's say I take that red and attach it to here instead. Because here I could destroy that, and you could destroy that, linking you together. Alright, that's 1 down. So let's try going this path. Yeah. Through here. There we go. Yeah, the most obvious choice almost never works in this game from what I've seen so far. There we go. So, this is more or less what this video is going to be. If you didn't have exposure to this game before. It's a charming little game. It's kind of fun to solve the little puzzles here. Definitely feels different enough, that's for sure. Nice game to just sort of chill out to. I don't know if it's had any real popularity since it came out. I haven't paid attention to the numbers. What in the world is going on here? Okay, so we have multiple of these things that can create membrane destroying what are they called again? Let's get the right name. Breakers. Straightforward enough. This one means that breaker, once crafted, you need these 2 pieces together to make the breaker. This would make it be able to pass through 2 walls and destroy a 3rd one. And my goal, here's the tricone maker. I need to get this green and these 2 items over there. So I need to destroy this membrane and that membrane at the very least. Possibly that one too. Huh. This one's going to be weird. Well, first of all, where's my only breaker? I have 2 breakers right here. If I were to guess, I probably don't... Huh. Let's see here. So I want this thing around because I can go 1, 2, 3 and go all the way through, which would be handy because then they could sort of carve their way back out. Because there's 1 in each stop and there's a few of these here. So I think once I destroy this wall, there's a chain reaction, basically. So I need to get this and that to that. So let's start there. See if I'm on the right track there. Alright. Wall 1. Wall 2, wall 3. There we go. Oops. Oh, grabbing the wrong things. What's going on there? There we go. So we destroy that wall. And we're tunneling our way out. Now the question is, which one do I want to destroy now? Huh. I would say destroy this wall. And that wall with the next one would allow me to create another one to destroy the green, to get the green out, yeah. So you leave the other one stranded for now. Connect these. Green should be free in a moment. There we go. And we have our Tricone, the one that was required for this level. It's a very phone-friendly game because you're dragging things around, so you could easily be playing this with a touch screen. I haven't followed up on checking whether or not they made a iOS or Android version of it, but I'm still playing this on PC, of course. I don't like handheld stuff. I'm just kind of making the observation that it would totally work on a touch screen. Anti-catalyst. Alright. In we go. Anti-brake. So what are you? The anti-catalyst. No information available yet. What do you mean no information available yet? That's a weird thing to say. Huh. You're not gonna tell me what... describe? Really? What do you do? Well, I need to get these three things over there. And I could easily destroy this. I have 4 of these guys, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 walls in the way, so that's about all I need, right? Oh. There you go, being a problem for me. No information available yet? Whatever it is, it's grabbing my piece, which I probably don't want to have happen. Probably can't take it out. Can I attack it? Nope. Alright, so restart. So it would appear we don't want that to join the same room or we're gonna be in trouble. What if I get... what happens if I link these up? Huh? Trying to figure out what to expect here. Can I grab it first? Nope. Alright. Weird that they're throwing a new thing at me without explaining what it does. Okay. So it'd be handy to draw a wall between two things if I could, but I don't think I can. If I could make a new wall, I'd be in good shape. So the question is, how do I get these to that without destroying anything? And it seems to be a problem because, oh wait, that's a 2. We're good to go. I completely failed to notice that particular element. These both have 2, so they can just go create a straight line. I was trying to figure out how to do something, and the exact thing I was trying to do was already right in front of me. Gotta count those dots. Alright, so that thing tries to grab your pieces, so you have to keep it isolated. Meaning you'd want to build a cell wall in the way, so I'm sure they're gonna add that ability somewhere. And the game may have just locked up on me. There we go, this time it loaded up just fine. Anti-preference. Alright, now the game's running properly. So, don't want this to be around these things, because it's bad. But these two are over here, which is also a problem. But I'm only supposed to craft 1. There we go, I was overlapping the start bar. Whoops. Alright, so I'm trying to make 1 of these. And this is my location. And I have a blue. That causes me some obvious problems. So I have to get this over there somehow. Any more still no description on these things and how they work to help me out a little bit? So you synthesize 1 unit of tree, yeah, difficulty that you'd expect. So what can I do? First off, can't do anything over here or in here, so let's go ahead and destroy. And grab some things. So what's going to happen when I destroy this? Interesting, he tries to grab everything, which is problematic, because then I can't do much with it. Can I push it around? Sort of drawing lines on it now. Alright. So it grabs your stuff and then... Oh. Maybe it's full now. maybe you pick what you want it to grab and then you move on from there. So I can't grab what it has now. Maybe that's the things I need to feed it? Maybe not. It doesn't have a specific number of dots like the other one does. So it's a little discouraging from that standpoint. Let's see. Well, I need one of those reds. Huh. Trying to plan this out a little bit. Can you grab that thing to hold on to it? No? Can I move you around? Not really. Go over there. Don't know if that can have any effect on anything, really. Oh. But if I destroy this wall now, what does it go after? Oops. Accidentally let it go that way. Let's try pushing it away. Alright. Oh, no, if you move it at all, it comes off the wall anyway. Alright. What do you grab? Oh, you grabbed all the reds this time. That allows me to then do this. So let's find out. So it looks like you do stop at three items. Okay, so I understand what to do then, because there's a green and a blue over here. So we just need to grab one of the reds. That was my mistake, because I need to grab a red. Alright, blow up the wall. You grab your other colors. And it's now that it's fed, it stops at 3. So we can safely grab these. Good to go. Figured it out. I was stumped for a moment there for sure. Alright, next up is anti-bubbles. Oh man, what's going on here? There's a lot to work with here. So, this is the current location of the anti-catalyst. We need to figure out what it wants to grab. We're trying to make one tricone. So, that means out of these items, we have 1 blue and 1 green, but we have 4 reds. So 3 of these reds are disposable. So I want to get these reds to that anti-catalyst as fast as possible, so that they get captured. Huh. Do I want to start there? So I could potentially start by destroying these 3 areas. Do you specifically prioritize colored pieces? Yes, you do. Alright. So the catalyst is fulfilled. I can use you to make this next bomb. Which I probably want to use to destroy this thing, because otherwise I'm not going to have any more bombs. And with you, I can go 3 layers deep. And going that deep, that'll unleash enough bombs to continue, I hope. Let's see if I nail this on my first try or not. Crap. Undo. There we go. Didn't mean to go that many steps in. Here we go. And now there's no walls at all. So we've got our last piece. This game is very calming. So we have one of 2 things we need here. Now obviously we need to do the other path here. Anti-crowd. Alright, slightly complicated. That one slider sound that kind of plays in the intro of each level definitely reminds me of, actually the soundtrack in general definitely reminds me of elements of the soundtrack to Terraria. So we have another one of these. We need to get 1 red, so the other 3 reds are disposable. Question is, how do I get to them? Huh. Trying to think about how to get these guys out of here. Can I destroy the outer wall? No, it's too thick. Okay, so... Oh, they can all go too deep. Interesting. Interesting. So let's see how far I can go by just going the straight forward route. So I'm probably going to run out of them pretty soon here. And we'll see how much of a problem that turns out to be. No, it looks like it's not a problem at all, actually. This is just a straightforward puzzle. There we go. Victory! Good thing I just started doing actions instead of trying to plan it out too far ahead, because That was one of those ones I was overthinking, but the solution was right in front of me. Alright, so we have 4 of these ones that can go 3 walls. I'm interested in finding out why we need ones that go so far, because this place is a little simple looking. Oh, but one of them's probably gonna get grabbed by the anti-catalyst, is what I would guess. Let's see here. So I've made 2. Oh, I won't be able to make a bomb if I do this, is the problem. Yeah. I need to make one of these, but in order to make one of these, I need to be able to get through to them without them all being grabbed. Right now, I'll open this wall, and this thing's gonna get grabbed, which means I won't be able to make a bomb. So, how do I go about getting inside this hole in a way that doesn't involve these guys getting grabbed? Huh. A little problematic because they're inside. They're on the inside. These only go one far. They only go through one membrane wall. Hey. I mean, I gotta make one bomb, right? So where do I use this bomb? If I use on this wall, we're kind of screwed immediately, right? Because it's gonna grab everything? Should just grab everything, right? It is taking the long way around. Wow. Yeah, and then I'm immediately trapped, so... Instead of that... Let's try the outer wall? Let's see, how does this one benefit me? Huh. I don't know if I see this one yet. The obvious problem is that I can only destroy one of these 2 membranes with the parts given to me. Huh. I don't have a way to go deeper in. If I could just destroy this bubble, then this thing will grab everything else and we're set. But I don't see how to get to that bubble without breaking the outer bubble first. What am I missing here? I basically need a way of destroying these 2 bubbles in a way that doesn't involve opening up this bubble to get attacked. I don't think I can stack these or anything to make one go too deep in it. Ah. I am feeling a bit stumped. How is this one supposed to get solved exactly? How is this one supposed to get solved? Definitely the reason why these go 3 is so they can go through this wall and then this wall to attach to this wall. But how do I destroy just this wall? It feels impossible. Huh. It genuinely feels impossible. Huh. Because yeah, I'm totally screwed the moment I do that. This one's actually... I am pretty much stumped on this one, aren't I? What is going on? Because if we make 2 bombs... So let's just try blowing this up. Does something different happen if this happens? Yeah, as expected. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I realized exactly what the thing is. Alright, so... Make 2 bombs. Then claim the other one. Let's see, can it rip it from that? It cannot grab it. Okay, well that was easier than I thought it would be. Once you have it grabbed, it can't be claimed. Leading us to get exactly where we need to go. Aha, moment achieved. Just all clicks at once. I'm sure none of these take a long time to solve once you know the solution, so... It all comes down to how much thinking is involved. There's a lot of levels in this too. Alright, cone stealers. Based on my vague estimate of the levels I see, this is probably like a good 5-hour game before you do any of the level selection, the level creator stuff. Let's see, and that's supposed to be the primary part that they give you. Let's see here. So, there's a lot going on here. A lot of icons. I'm only supposed to make one tricone. So this has to get to one cluster of these, basically. There's a red and a blue, and a red, all three colors, and two of the colors. So I need to be selective about what order I unleash these kinds of things. There's one of them over here, too. So, that means that 6 things are going to get claimed by those in the process. And I have to hope that it's not those specific configurations of colors. So let's try to set that off early, perhaps? Grab a bunch of these. So it seems to grab colors first consistently, and then it grabs the travel points. And it takes weirdly sloped paths at times. And ultimately that trapped me anyway, so it was not the way to go. Because I forgot to do that in a way that would unleash an actual solution for me. So we're going to have to leave you out first, I think. Because this is how I make more. And now the solution is, which one do I unleash next? Well, whatever it is, it has to have the parts to build a bomb, a breaker. So it has to be this one, because that's the only one that has both of them, isn't it? Because I can't get that far in. These are all dots. Alright, so it's going to grab all 3 of the colored pieces, taunting me by taking away my solution. So, now I need... Let's see, I have to open this one, and I have to open this one. We might have to open this one, but that's the only blue and that's the only green. And I'm pretty sure those are the only options in the entire board. Let's go ahead and make our 2 bombs. Oops. That we can work with here. Oh, right, that's not the right part. So, if I destroy this, nothing happens. So I destroyed this, nothing happens. So I have to destroy this one, because it'll give us dots. There we go. That gives me 1 more bomb. 2 bombs. Okay. I have to be careful with this one now. So if I use these 2 bombs to break into here, nothing happens. We're screwed. We don't grab anything. Oh, yeah, should I claim that red? I should probably go get that red claimed before it gets in trouble. So, we'll get the blue out of there if I destroy that wall. But what will be left at that point? There's 2 legs and a dot, and then 2 dots. So if I was trying to count them out evenly, there's a surplus of dots. So I wanted to grab the red and the dot out of this group. But I want both of these. And I want both of these. But it's going to grab 3 things. So I could be in trouble. Huh. That was a mistake. I have to... Let's see, let's undo that red. There we go. That red needs to be free floating, because now it's going to grab this red and that red and hopefully that dot. Hopefully. And by doing that, I'll be able to build the bomb to get to the next room. See, red and dot. There we go. 1 dot claimed, and now it'll grab the other red. Right? There we go. That enables us to build our 2 bombs. I'm just gonna keep calling them bombs, even if that's not the right thing to call them, apparently. Just feels right. You put a few things together, construct a thing that blows up a thing. And there we go. Alright. It's really satisfying, actually. Anti-trap. Hello? It's always a lot to take in at first. We're building 3 tricones. This little guy already has 2. That's a anti-catalyst. So that means it's going to grab the first thing it encounters, but nothing else. And is that the only? That's the only anti-catalyst. Okay, so we need to figure out what the one thing is we're feeding to it. Our 3 other anti-catalysts. Our 3 tricones. Tricone catalysts all need 1 green. There's 4 greens on the screen. So one of these is going to be disposable. Possibly this one. We have 1 bomb. And it's basically enabled to go anywhere. Okay. Well, I would say let's go through this wall. Because we can enable this bomb to them to build more bombs over here. Being able to build 2 bombs that can go that far through means that we can pretty much go wherever we want at this point. So maybe we'll... I can't go that far. It's not quite what I meant to do. That might be the right thing to do, though. That might give me enough to work with. So just gonna go grab the green. And now we're gonna go bomb building. 1 of each. Alright, so my goal is to grab this tricone for here and that tricone for there. So this goes 1, 2. Alright, we're good. We're totally good. We basically win. That one was pretty straightforward. Anti-mix. Okay, this one looks like some sort of crazy turntable room or something. That's a lot of bombs. I don't think there's supposed to be a limitation on bombs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 membranes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 bombs for 9 walls. So there's no limit on number of bombs. It all comes down to what order you want to mix things in, because obviously these are going to try to grab things. We're trying to create 3 tricones. We currently have 1 of each color on the tricones. So my goal is to ultimately have 2 of each color left. There's 2 blues over here, so that's relatively easy to preserve. So let's go ahead and dispose of these blues right away. They're hanging out over here. Alright, that's 2 blues and a red gun. 2 more are going to be lost. No, 6 more are going to be lost. So we need that. That's a red and green, and that's a green. Those are relatively easy to preserve, but that red needs to be preserved too. So let's see if this is enough for me to specifically break these outer membranes. Believe that's enough. Alright, so now we can blow that up without being in trouble? Sure can. Alright, it's a little hard to tell where I'm trying to go with these, because there's so many floating objects now. Here we go. Nope, don't get stuck. There's the red. Green goes here, along with the red. And you... Did I mess up? Oh, shit. There's just more of those tricones here than I thought there was. There we go. Oh no, there was the same number of tricones I thought there was, it's just I already used that one. I forgot that apparently you can reuse them. I've never thought about, I don't think I've had to do that before. Anti-quest. Alright, this one's a little chaotic looking. Slightly. Alright, so, 1 tricone... Sorry. 1 tricone must be made. This is only place we can build it. There's 3 anti-catalysts. None of them have objects on them, so they're gonna grab everything they can. Where do I even start? Well, we have 2 bombs here. Can't build anything here, can't build anything here, can't build anything here, so these 2 bombs are our starting point. I kind of like that order of the game, is the fact that it looks all chaotic, but it always boils down to, hey, there's 2 things you can do something with, pick which wall to attach them to, and that's the whole situation. So, whatever I attach this to, it's going to grab stuff from... I'm probably going to want to enable myself to build more bombs. If I break this wall, we just have 2 catalysts in 1 chamber, so I'll never be able to use anything. If I break this one, it'll grab all these objects. I need 1 blue, which is all the way over here, alone. Interesting. Interesting, that's the only blue on the entire screen. So I can't feed this catalyst with this chamber, probably, because that blue would probably get grabbed, and that's needed for solving the puzzle, so I'd have to feed it with something else, probably. Let's try the side room. Did it leave me enough to build a bomb? No, it didn't. That was rude. Well, either way, there's things I can do with this. This one already has a blob, so I could link up 1 stair with that to build a bomb. If I wanted to. Or I can go this way and get 2 of the colors out of the way right away. But I need to feed this something. It's going to try to grab all these colors, and that'd probably get me in trouble. So maybe come down here first. Let it build something. And if it goes up here, I can use this piece. Alright. But now what am I even going for? Alright, so if I move forward and break the wall now, it's just going to... Yeah, it's just going to destroy the wall. I mean, it's just going to grab all the colored pieces, and I'm not going to have anything else to build with. So that doesn't actually do anything for me. Try restarting. Alright, still feel like it's the right thing to start here. So otherwise, how do I get the pieces I want? Maybe not. What if it is the right thing to go up and down first? There we go. That enables me to build this bomb. Well, that thing has only grabbed the colored pieces. Oh, but there's no staircase piece, so I can't build the bomb. Nope. All right. Let's see here. There's a surplus of dots in this little system here. 1, 2, 3. So this one might be superfluous, so maybe this is the first thing to feed it, so that it gets out of the way. And then I try... But now I'm trapped, aren't I? Because now I can't build anything. So I can't actually link the two together. Alright, so... I think we have to start here, basically. Oh, wait, no. I see it. So my goal is to link this to that. I have to blow up these walls. But I want to start with the bottom one because it'll grab the one colored piece. And now if I do it this way, it'll grab these two colored pieces, leaving me with more supplies for getting through walls than I had previously. There we go. 2 options. Now... Probably time to blow our way towards here. I would say... Yeah. Because it's going to grab all the colored pieces and I can build more bombs. I think these 3 are just the ones I want ultimately, and the other ones are just bait. I probably want this to grab the 3 colored pieces over here, basically. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I want to do. And I think we've basically solved it now. Just going to grab those 3 pieces again, but it'll give me just the 1 piece I need left. Oops. For this bomb. Which blows up the final wall. Oops. And gives me my solution. Got it. Alright. So we've got all 4 of these completed now. No, let's not replay the level. Of these keys, anti-catalyst, breaker, and tricone. So those are the 3 concepts we've played with so far. Let's see if there's any maps that only use those ones. Go online. Let's see, editor, load map. I just wanted to see if I could play someone else's map online. And see if they had any ones that don't use mine. I might have to register or something. Well, I tried creating an account to play online maps, because I didn't see how else to do it, but I couldn't figure out how to do that, so we're just going to play balance over here. And just continue forward that way. Is that the ending over there? It's probably a key. I assume we start here. Inhibited synthesis. Here's a new mechanic. Plus and minus signs. I assume they're attracted to each other in some way. Players who played this level, 58. Players who completed this level, 57. This level is the end of someone's career. They didn't figure out how this one mechanic works. Yep, this game still has a very small player base, it would look like. Alright, so something's going to happen when I join these together. And I assume this level just exists to teach me exactly what that's going to be, so let's just find out. Are they going to neutralize each other? Yep. And this piece was vibrating when it was surrounded by those things, so I assume that while it's charged, it may not be useful to me. Double negative. Alright. So if I combine this and this, we get rid of all the charge. This makes, with this I can make a bomb, which gives me enough to solve the level. There we go. Yeah, this is a quick tutorial stage to teach me how to get past this thing. So let's not overthink it. There we go. I'm just trying to make sure I know how to deal with charges. I wonder if is size a thing in this game? Or does a chamber with pluses and chamber with minuses always cancel each other out? Might be a little hard to tell. Maybe all these combine to break those. Anyway, this thing can break... Oh, interesting. Interesting. I only have one bomb and nothing to make more bombs with, so I can only blow up... Oh, hello. Interesting. We might not be able to go through charged rooms. What about plus signs? Plus seems to be totally fine. Interesting. So negatively charged rooms seem to blow up my bombs. And it looks like, yep, chamber for chamber, they seem to cancel each other out just fine. We're learning new things. Path enable. Okay. 2 bombs. So just to double check again. Yep, negative bad. Negative destroys bombs. Definitely confirmed now. I need to get this to these 3. So something has to blow up this wall. But I have to get there first. Interesting. So I could go 1, 2, 3. And that would allow me to destroy this wall. No, I can only make it that far, though. So you need to destroy this wall, so that you can get through. But I can use that to make a bomb. And that'll accomplish... nothing? Maybe not so effective. Like, yeah, you got a bomb. You're gonna use it to blow up? I don't know. There's no more bombs to blow up this wall, so it did not lead anywhere. Okay. Let's see here. So the first thing I'm tempted to do is blow up this wall because it'd give me another part. But what does that actually accomplish for me? I mean, if I don't blow up this wall, then I have nothing else I can do. So some question would be what I'm supposed to do with this one then. Because the furthest it can make it is that wall, right? Can't make it to the next wall over. So it's kind of useless to me. Except the negative charge... Oh, the negative charge would only... We saw it drop the pieces before. Let's see, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going for here. We'll find out. What happens when I break this, for example? You stayed the same. That didn't help either. Alright. Going in circles a little bit here. So I have to destroy this one wall. Oh, okay. That's my entire goal then. Destroy this wall. Create bomb. Destroy this wall. To get that negates the charge, making it so I only have to go through these 3 walls to get to my goal. There we go. That was definitely one of those waiting for the aha moment type levels. But then he got it. Neutralize. Alright. Huh. We have all of the things. Certainly. Huh. 3 negatives. And 1 positive. Do I just destroy them in that order? Is that how this works? That's exactly how this works. So once they're attached to walls, they're invulnerable to the negative effect, which means that then I can destroy them in order. And save the plus for last, because it negates everything. There we go. Balance. So now we have the balance key, allowing us to play levels that require the balance key. Let's see. Balance bother. Let's give that a shot. Hello? Catalyst release. What's going on here? We have a plus here, negative here. Do I need to link them up? Probably, because that's usually why they're there. Whoa, okay. I have to make one tricone, but all three of the colors are claimed. So I probably am supposed to link up the negatives, because the negatives broke the bombs, so they break these just as much. Okay. So that'll be necessary if there's pieces that are already claimed. Enough breakers. Oh right, again. We have this thing can make our bombs, but we have a charge problem here. This thing has all my tricones, but it's isolated. It's isolated by 1, 2, 3 walls. But they're all inside. So you would need a 1, 2... Yeah, you would need a 3-point bomb to reach these insides using these bombs. So it can't be currently done, so I have to get into this noise over here. Some question would be what bomb order to use. I'm going to try the ones first. Let's see how well this works. Shit. That was poorly orchestrated. Should have gone through the plus side. There we go. Charge negated. Now I can make all the bombs I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. There is 4 of each type of piece, which means I can just go ahead and just craft all of them. I don't see any reason to wait. Now we need to plan our escape. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So those are all the 2s. I just need to use the 1 to break through the wall. And presto. Can I double click on you or anything? No. Just wanted to know if there was a fast way to make that happen. There's some excessive clicks involved in some of that. We're making good progress right now. Or at least it kind of feels like it. Breaker shuffle. Plus and minus. This can go through 3, that can go through 2. We're making 1 tricone, so we just need that 1 blue. So the challenge is just getting there, right? So like 1, 2, 3. Can't make it far enough. If I make that bomb, it'll be in this chamber. 1, 2, 3. So that bomb's the solution, more or less. I just need to get it in the right range. But I also need to get rid of this thing because it's in the way. Okay. So I go around and I break the bomb. There we go. Break that bond, because I can't break it myself. But then get rid of the charge. And now I can make the better bomb, which I then take through the way I planned. Bam! Getting a little faster. Outer negative. Outer negative. It's better than inner negative, I guess. So, 3 bombs, making 1 tricone. None of the pieces can be spared. But there's also no... We're not using anti-catalyst anyway, so I don't have to worry about that kind of concept yet. No bonds are currently there to need to be broken, as far as I can tell. Let's see. Is the negative currently in the way of anything? Well, yeah. All the chambers I'm trying to use are all attached to negative right now, so... I think ideally I would break all of these... I think I need to break all of the negatives in advance. Whoops. Poorly planned on that part. Let's see. Let's have you attach to this side instead. You can go boom, boom, boom. break out all those negatives. You break out the positive. Everything's neutral now. We can make a bomb. We can make 2 bombs. Is that enough bombs? I think that's enough bombs. This gives us access to the main piece. That gives us access to the blue. There we go. We're set. Final level of this little world. Extract template. Template. Alright, so 3 bombs here. Can craft bigger bombs later. I wonder if it almost need negative just to disassemble them to smaller pieces. What I'm noticing is that there's 2 of these 3 dots, but there's only 1 of these. But if I put these around negative, then they would explode and enable us to dismantle that, right? So I need this plus sign to reach this negative, though, to get rid of it afterwards, so I can actually build afterwards. And these guys are all linked up here, so I need to get this to neutralize this and this, probably. Or I'm gonna be in trouble. Let's see. I do a timed release here. That's the wrong order to do that in, sorry. There. That gets dismantled. Give me the pieces back. That gets rid of the charges. So now I can make a 3 and a 1. So, why did I do that? I'm sorry. I just completely shut down for a moment there, and afterwards I'm like, what did I just do? Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool. Just need to break these inner capsules now. My brain is starting to think in the right patterns for this game. You're all set. And that's that level completed. Cool. Got a lot of completed little worlds here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 completed. And there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 unlocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 locked. Alright, so there's just over 20 levels overall, or 20 worlds-ish. Was it 22, I think? I kind of forgot what my numbers were. I counted, so that was kind of a pointless exercise. Constructors, exploders, transporter. What is transporter? It's probably a new mechanic. So I'm interested. Transporter. You. A carrier catalyst can synthesize transporter and replicator nodes. The synthesis formula are carrier template plus mobility resource plus resource X equals transporter carrying X. Carrier template plus cloning resource plus resource X, it becomes a replicator carrying X. Resource X can be a resource of any type. So this... Huh. So am I mixing these together? No. These together. Creates... Okay. Creates a blue carrier. That got weird. Huh. So you get the ability to carry it through an area. I assume it probably is vulnerable to negative charges or something. So we're getting each mechanic one by one, but I assume later levels after you've met all these... I think that's why they unlock a few of them at a time, is that at some point it's going to throw a whole bunch of them at me at once, and I have to use all these mechanics in tandem. So I did these together, it would carry this block through 2 walls. Don't know if I want to use that right now. You can make bombs. Oh, but you don't have any legs. Okay. So I need to carry the bomb over in order to continue. I need to carry over this leg piece. I don't know why I'm calling it a leg piece. Let's just accept it, man. Alright, so now I can make a bomb. I'm gonna want to make a 1, because that'll let me cave in this wall over here, and suddenly be able to make 3. This game definitely gets really heavy on the click and drag once you're starting to do large numbers of actions. Alright, and now... yeah, now I just released 3 pieces. Come on, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oops. No! There we go. And we're good. There's some puzzles so far where you've solved it already. There's a little bit of busy work of click on thing, click on thing, click on thing, step, click on thing, click on thing, click on thing, step. It's like it's already solved, but there's just a lot of clicking to do at the end. Let's see. So you need the dots to move, like that one, for example. You also need it. And you also need it. You all need dots. And in all 3 cases, it's going to give us the ability to transport one of the colors. But we need to reach here. I can make 1 bomb. And I can make 1 bomb there. Let's try making a single level bomb. So that'll let us make larger carriers. 1, 2. Yep, they're already able to make it through. So you figure out what to do down here. So 1, 2, 3. We can't do a 2 bomb, so I need to blow up this wall over here too. Should be straightforward. There we go. Oops, I'm sitting there trying to drag it onto it, but I hadn't broken it yet. I cannot move this correctly or something. There we go. So I wouldn't be surprised if most of this game's campaign is actually just a tutorial for the mechanics. The developer seemed to indicate that their plan was to have a huge number of community-created levels that people would make, and that was going to be the main body. They'd play through the main campaign as a way of learning how to do all that stuff. But I don't think this game necessarily took off. Yeah, the level I'm playing right now has been played by 33 people. And I think this game's been out for over a month now, so... yeah. I would say if you're interested, if you're watching this and this game interests you, maybe pick it up, because this developer does not seem to have gotten support. This game, I'm playing a level right now, probably a month after release, that's been played by like 30 people. Which means that unfortunately, the online level creation that the game was kind of leaning on may not have much of a community if that's going on. So part of me rather darkly wonders, like, because I had trouble registering to try to make a map, to try to use other people's maps. I'm a little worried, like, what if he already shut down their servers and just gave up on the game? There's a lot of blinking dots going on around here. So you can go through one wall. They're all transports that can go through one wall. There's no bombs in the entire map, and I have to make 2 tricones. As far as I can tell, there's no tricks here, so it's just figure out how far a thing can go, and whether or not I can reasonably make it there. So you're blue. You can only go over here, because it's a 1. You can only go over here, because it's a 1. You're attached to 2 different chambers, but there's a blue over here already, so you have to go here. There we go. You're green, you could go to either of these. So I'm going to ignore you for now and figure out later which one you can go to. You're green, you can go to either of these. You're green, that can only go to this one. There we go, that's the type of puzzle this is, just figuring out which place things are allowed to go to. You're red, that can go to either one, but that one already has a red. So you're going to go to this one. You're red, you're the one remaining red, so you're going to go to the last one. There we go. Green is still attached to both, but you're attached to both and that one's taken, so you can go back this way. Which means you can go in through here. And then we're pretty much solved. Got it. There's something kind of funny about thinking that Sina Peterson, the person sponsoring this video. It may be one of the only fans of this game in the world. It's like that internet concept of like, I thought I was the only one that felt that way. In this case, it's actually dangerously close to being true looking at these numbers. I wonder if it works in the game's against the game's favor when it actively shows you how few people are playing. I mean, I guess you've already bought it at that point, so maybe not. Although you could refund it. I'm obviously well past that point. Also, I didn't buy it, so it doesn't work that way. Oh, that's a concern too, is how many people who are in that number are people like me who got a copy of the game via a code for press reasons. That further diminishes the number. That's a little scary. That may be a little bit of a nightmare to put out a game and not have people playing it, and seeing numbers like that where someone clearly gave up on this level too. One less person playing the game. Or gave up or just didn't come back. Who knows? Maybe they're playing right now. Trying to make 2 of these. Don't know if you guys can hear any of that in the background, but people are just being lunatics outside. Let's see. The carrying chamber, but you don't have anything to carry. I'm curious, what happens if I make this? You end up carrying the 2 around by 1? Okay. I want to see what it would end up carrying out of those 2 things. I can make you carry one of those items too. And you can make a bomb, but you have no access to the parts. And our ultimate goal is to destroy this chamber. And this chamber. That wall and this wall need to be destroyed. Is this one all totally contained? Interesting. So I assume that is there an order to this? This will now go through 2 walls, which is what I want. Here we go. So we have to be careful about which one's being grabbed, basically. So this one has to be a 2, because I need to make a bomb here that goes through 2 walls. So is it going? It's going to be a 1. So grab this one first, and then, yeah, so whatever gets grabbed last is the thing that gets carried. This could actually get really detailed, really complicated, really fast. Got it. I'm kind of surprised how many mechanics there are in this game. Alright. So, we got one more key, so now we have a lot more levels involved. Let's try because I'm running a little late on time on this episode, I think, so let's try to find something that will use 2 keys. Let's see. Let's review our key icons. So, balance is the plus sign, anti-catalyst, breaker, transporter. Let's look for a plus sign and a gear, a washer. Let's see if there's a world that has those 2 keys and try. Oh, there's one. Nope, no, it's not. Plus sign and washer. Plus sign, oh, that uses everything. Mixed mysteries. Transport. Yeah, let's just jump headfirst into this one that uses everything we've found so far. That'll be slightly terrifying. But I think that's how we're gonna finish this episode. Is checking these out. So. Wait, I thought I had plus signs in it. Let's see, mixed. It does have a plus sign, it's just not being used in that particular map, I guess. Alright. That's fine. Anti-block. This looks scary. I'm trying to make this thing get to that, and that. Okay. Is there an... Here's the thing, here's the problem. Alright, that's gonna grab 3 things. I need to make it grab 3 things that are not those objects, which it's going to prioritize, but also it has to not destroy the things that I'm going to use to continue to escape this place. So. Huh. What are you again? You're a carrier catalyst. Huh. So I think I need to destroy enough walls to get us... This one actually looks complicated. Okay, basically, if I destroy all the walls, then the anti-catalyst is going to grab all 3 of the catalyst pieces, and I won't be able to do anything with them, so that's going to screw us. So I need to create other things. Maybe carriers. I think I have to create 3 carriers to stop them from being grabbed by the catalyst. I think that's what we're supposed to think is how this works. I hope, maybe. So let's make bombs. We'll just test this out. Definitely better off to just test something than to sit there and try to plan it out too much, because it's so easy to restart, but it can be hard to fully process your own plan. Alright, so we're going to destroy these walls. Now we have a ton of parts. Now, I need carriers that can take them in. I have 4 that can go 3, 1 that can go 1. Oh, I have 6 that can go 3 in. But ideally, I would just create bombs to destroy these walls to make this go grabbing stuff so it screws off and stops bothering me, basically. So, how many bombs can I make here? Here, let's just start making carriers. Keep it simple with how many I need, because I don't think I need very many. I don't think I need to make them be able to go very far. Good to go. Is there any other ones that are cheap, or is it just big ones? It's just big ones. Okay. Oh, mixing up my pieces here. No, not you. Sorry. Green. It's a lot of pieces floating around here to look at. Come on. There we go. Alright, the carriers are safe. Now let's start making bombs. And hopefully I have enough pieces of those. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Am I out of bomb pieces already? I'm already out of bomb pieces. Huh. So now if I try to destroy these chambers... Trying to plan this one out a little bit. Okay, so... They don't give me enough bombs to break through these 3 barriers. I should have counted this to get from the beginning. So... But I can make 3 more transporters. So if I use a bomb to break through a couple of these barriers, or 1 bomb, probably. Yeah, there's only, yeah, judging by the number of dots here, the bombs I've used, I've already used them all up, so... I'm gonna restart this one. I think I've got this one figured out, though. I need to break 1 wall on the way to the ending, but I need to make a bunch of carriers and use the carriers and their contents to feed the anti-thing. Sorry, I'm a little poor at reasoning at the moment because I'm trying to do the motor skills part. Alright, so we'll make 1 bomb to break the first wall. We're using the 1. Send him right over here. We're going to build our carriers. For our important pieces. Where's the... There we go. Being slightly disoriented by how many pieces are on the screen. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and send you through. Because they do not get grabbed immediately. Just so we know. But I can't release them until... the anti-catalyst has been distracted. So let's start making our distraction pieces. You and you and you. There you go. So I'm just going to do that a couple more times. But is there enough pieces over here left to do that? Crap. Oh no. I ran out of pieces. So this plan doesn't work either, does it? Mixing up. I keep mixing up the items with the things that they can be used to build with. Okay, so that doesn't work. Maybe no bomb. It is slightly frustrating restarting the whole thing. Alright, so... I can't carry any of these things out, right? So I do have to blow up these 3 walls, I assume. I can't just go leaving it behind. I don't think I can get away with not blowing these up. Alright, so... let's see. 1, 2, 3. Using the 3s... there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... there are 6 that can carry that far. So, which means we could get everything that far. So the blowing up the wall was totally unnecessary then. That was me solving a problem that didn't exist. So it looks like I can get away with using just this. Oops. You get over there. No, not you. You. Let's get our 3 colors in there. Just to make sure I don't lose track of pieces there. These are a necessary part of the puzzle, so I know if I get these out of the way, it simplifies how many pieces I'm looking at afterwards. Okay, so these have 3s, so 3 plus shield plus anything that isn't one of those 2 things. 3 plus shield plus something else. 3 plus shield plus some dip. A little janky with trying to drag things to stuff sometimes. Alright. So now I've got my 3 distractions set up. There we go, we're set. So now I'm safe to solve the level, and we're clear. Bam! Got it. Alright. 1 out of 3 levels in my more or less finale chapter for this episode, I think. What's going on here? So, this is my goal. Get these 3 things to that thing. But, once again, need to create distractions, because it'll grab all of those immediately if it gets exposed to them. So I need to find 3 things to send at that to destroy it. Create a distraction, but also be ready to build more bomb stuff. This could blow up 1 chamber, potentially. Or this could come blow up that chamber, and this could blow up that chamber. Let's just give that a shot and see what happens. Alright. We currently have a chamber. I'm trapped, aren't I? I can make a carrier that would let me carry this bomb piece, but can't use anything there, so we're gonna go back. Let's see. So using this carrier... what am I trying to do with this carrier exactly? So, there's 3 2s, 2 shields. So I can create a bomb pieces to do this here. And probably send those in with the other... probably send these 2 bomb pieces in here towards the other bomb chamber. To make another bomb. There. Now we have 2 bombs that blow up 2. One could destroy this one. And this one. And we're solved. People are just getting louder outside. Don't know if it's getting picked up on the microphone, but it kind of sucks. Level solved. All right, big finale. Sorry, I'm slightly scatterbrained because I'm just hearing people outside. It's normally so quiet around here. So we have a catalyst here. There's the carrier, there's the breaker, anti-catalyst. Okay, so there's a distraction in the middle. This is my primary goal. Our colors are scattered absolutely everywhere. I'm trying not to get scatterbrained by listening to conversation happening in the other room. Let's see. So, we have a bomb device here, bomb device here. We need 3 distractions for that guy. Can't do anything here at all. Can't do anything here at all. So whatever I'm doing is in this chamber here. And it's gonna have to involve building bombs. Because no one else can do a thing. So do I want to build a bomb that can go through 1 wall or 2 is the question. If I go through 2, then the anti-catalyst just grabs those objects. That's pointless. So I'm going to want to build a bomb that does 1. Because I can't build a carrier here anyway. Yeah. Single bomb. If I do this, it blows up, it gets us to the catalyst, anti-catalyst, and then we just can't do any actions again. So it must be used for blowing up this wall. Alright, that's 2 of the colors we need. Grabbed. Now my goal is to get through these 3 walls now. Potentially using a carrier, actually. Yeah. If I send a bomb over here, using you... The object I need is a... What's the missing component? Oh yeah, just a single dot. Alright. So use you to... We get a carrier for our 1 dot that's lacking over there. Allows us to build a bomb. Which we can use to destroy this chamber to build the carrier for the blue piece. And the blue piece then makes its way in here. God damn it. It's surprisingly hard to drag something towards an object when you're right next to it. There we go. Bam! Level complete. That was actually the easy one. Alright guys, I think I'm going to cut it out there. There's still plenty of maps to go through. Although hopefully this game finds its legs at some point, because it's really disappointing to see that no one's... Like, let's look at one of these levels to see how many people are playing this particular level. 14! Because this required multiple keys, so you have to go kind of far. So you just saw me play a level that like a dozen people have played. It might be the only existing video on all of YouTube of that level. I don't know if any of the other 12 players have a map. I mean, have a YouTube channel or not. But thanks for watching like always, guys. This has been a Patreon-sponsored video by Sina Peterson, who wanted to see another hour-long Tricone video after seeing the Let's Try that I did, I think, a couple months back at this point. And so if you want to be able to tell me what game to play for an hour, go check out patreon.com/SebastianSB and you can find out how that works. And thank you for the developer of Tricone for making this game. I'm so sorry there's not very many people playing it. That's kind of a bummer. But thanks for watching like always, and I'll see you next time.